Yeah, there we go. That's not bad. Maybe could be better, but it's not bad. How about that? All right, I think I got enough battery going here. All right, who we got here? Heck yeah, Michael S. Plywood. Glad to see you guys. There's what we're working on today. Little Eagle Head, our members, which you guys are members. This is going to be a members piece right here. We're going to give this piece away to one very fortunate member at the end. How about that? It might be fortunate. You know, I mean, I don't want to act like I know what I'm doing or anything. You know, I mean, maybe they won't be fortunate at all to get it, and they'll be like, man, what's this turd? You know, I don't know. You know, I mean, don't try to act like you got more or no more. You know what I mean? Hey, Chucker, what's going on, buddy? Glad to see you. Hi, Tony Newton. Glad to see you, man. Glad to see you. Heck yeah. All right, guys, so I'm going to dive right into this Eagle Head. Try to figure out my parameters here. Should be pretty good. And this thing is suctioning pretty good, so I'm going to start out without the mask. See how it goes. All right. Maybe just a little, yeah. All right, let's start taking a beat down. Gets that, and then it wins the member live stream, and you know, they're like, I don't like that anyway. I don't want that. And so they take it home and they make a video. They're burning it, using up the kindling to throw the product. Now, I suppose these things can happen. You want to hear the boss lady get all worked up, make her listen to this. She can't stand it. Sound of the Dremel, man. That's it. If you haven't hit the like yet, guys, hit the like. Appreciate y'all being in here. I know you probably have to bounce back and forth between the live tonight. I'll keep the live stream. That's just kind of the way it is. You know? One of the pieces that, as it comes to life, more appreciated as it comes to life. Well, I think everything is to an extent, you know. The bottom lip in there, you know, the eagle, man. I don't know if y'all ever heard that expression, a stupid expression. It's, hope for holding her mouth right. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's why you're not catching any fish. You guys know what I'm talking about. Kind of dumb expression, though. After we get done making it, we're going to give it away. I think it'd be pretty cool. I got this wood burner going, and I'm kind of wondering how it's going to feel. My neck was kind of cold, you know, because I was getting ready to get this set, so I went in the house and got a hoodie. I had a sweatshirt on, but I thought, man, I don't think that sweatshirt's going to be enough. And let me tell you, I'm ready to take the sweatshirt off. Stay here long enough and rest. I think I'm ready to take it off now. Like that. So far, so good. Getting the beat worked out. kind of outline, feather outline. Well, I don't want to cut that off, you know, too harshly, you know. Cut it off. You got to turn around in the front of the head here a little bit. Well, that's probably too much. You gotta have some line there. There's nothing doing it the whole way. I don't want to take that out, dude, because I'm still gotta make that nose roll, and I don't want to do it with. Look, you know, I don't want to do it with such aggressive and wide burr. I want to get something down smaller. Anyway, hit that like button if you haven't hit it already. And again, like I said, we're going to be giving this away at the end of the live stream. Well, at the end of the carving, how about that? That don't mean the live stream it in. I actually got another piece I was thinking about doing after this one. Well, one thing at a time, right? Nice and warm on the back now. Not too bad, not too good. We drew out our eye detail, but I'll have to do the best I can to remember it. You see the eye detail? I have to do the best I can to remember it because in order to dig that down, I got to dig this down in some depth. Did all I can do from there. Hope I remember what it looks like, right? I don't want to tell anybody not to do it. You know, it's very dangerous. Whereas this doesn't have that same element. And you still get to create some pretty cool stuff. One knows a little bit more with the pointy burrs. That's it. You haven't hit black yet, be sure to hit it. Don't know why you wouldn't. Starting to get some shape. You know, of course, he had shape already, but he's starting to get a lot more shape. Look at all those smiley faces. Heck yeah. I like smiley faces. I like toilets. I like pizza. I like ice cream. Heck yeah. Now, I've noticed something about this particular Dremel attachment, and that's that, because you can't clamp well, you can, but since it's not designed to clamp the burr down with a chuck key, you get the pulling on it, the burr will start to get out. You gotta be careful how much you do that. Alright, so I just gotta kind of visualize the eye, try to remember the eye, and now I gotta kind of dig the under there, the brow, dig the brow out. I might try to leave some of it intact, enough that I can kind of see the eye. Actually, it's not going to work if I do. It's just going to have to go. I have a pencil here. If I get my depth right, I might stop and redraw that in real quick. That'd probably make a lot of sense. Yeah, you're going to make something, even if you're going to give it away, you don't want it to be crap. You know, you want it to be awesome. Do that. Well, I'm kind of holding on to the middle limit, sort of, a little bit. I mean, at least draw the eyeball in as best I can. It's actually in 3 pieces. And some other lines here. Okay, we'll go with that for now. And I want to keep working this burr because this is kind of a heavy feather detail. Actually, I think I'll go to a cone. Let's see. Yeah, let's switch it up. Go this here, cuts all fine detail cone. we'll try that piece out. Hey, we got 52 rubies already. Y'all hit the like if you haven't already. Appreciate you guys being in there. Okay, take this up. And if you remember already, one member is going to win this piece when I'm done with it today. That's how it's going to go. Hey, Mandy Lee Rain, what's going on, Billy? Well, you know, glad to see you guys in there. Heck yeah. Guys, if you haven't already, check out Mandy's channel. She has some beautiful stuff on there. Scenery. Oh, I can get that out a little bit. You want that to be pretty heavy to stand out. Like that cheeky feathers. Kind of come off the side, you know? Alright. Now I can get in here, come back to So I was at the Hocking Hills Lodge yesterday, and selling chainsaw carvings and live carving, and really did good there. That's the second time I've been out there. This was just for a day. Went out there yesterday, and I went out there yesterday, and did really good. Sold a bunch of stuff. Really happy with how that went. I'll tell you what, not to be mistaken, this is hard work. You go out, you set all your stuff out, and you set up a tent, set up all the stuff you need, you start carving, live carving. Plus you gotta stop, go over and talk to people when they're looking at your stuff, try to sell it. It's pretty hard work, but I'll tell you, it's worth it. If you enjoy selling your stuff, enjoy talking to people, it's worth it. It's not easy, but it's worth it. At least I think so. Okay. I think I can pull these. No, I don't like that. I want to go a little finer. Let me cut that off. I'll go a little finer. Anyway, it was a hard day of work, but at the same time, we sold a lot of stuff. I sold a lot of stuff, had a really good time. There, you know, I had so many people. It's like, you don't know a stranger. And I'm like, well, you're a stranger. I know you. I'm like, no, that's not what we mean. I'm like, yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just saying, you know. So it was good for me, you know, to be out there. But at the same time, that's a hard day. You go out, set your stuff up, set up a tent, netting, and all that around the sides of it. It was really, really windy. I took a little bit of video of it, but I don't think I'm going to do anything with it. necessarily. That thing's, I gotta run that head down a little bit and start to come loose again. Anyway, it's a pretty hard day to do that. You know, to go out there by yourself, set all that stuff up, and plus deal with people, you know, selling their stuff. But for me, it's enjoyable at the same time. And I'm in sales in my job anyway, so you know, it don't bother me to talk to people. But it's a good time. If you're gonna make stuff, you gotta sell it. I mean, you know, well, you don't have to, but I mean, if you're gonna make as much stuff as I make, I mean, I couldn't keep it all. Wouldn't want to keep it all. Here, let's get that noodle roll. I think in the end we're going to end up doing some burning on the thing. In here, try to pull some of this fine detail out. It's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Sometimes it seems crazy. You make something that comes out real good like that, and or comes out pretty decent, and you're going to give it away. Sometimes that seems a little crazy, but I don't care. This is about the best way that I can think or remember. Actually, this is the only way I can thank members. How about that? Give some stuff away. Hopefully whoever wins this likes it. You know, I mean, you know how it is. You know, if it's a guy, they'd be like, oh man, you know, it's cool. His wife would be like, yeah, it's kind of silly. Give that to the kids. You know what I mean? You know, women, not to make you sound bad, you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe a little. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, the woman's like, oh yeah, this is a nice young man who made this for me. And you know, like, young man, I'm probably as old as you are, you know what I mean? You know, good time. Trying to do kind of a diamond. I don't know if I call it a diamond, but a little bit of a pattern, you know, to try to make the feather. I guess before I get too carried away, I'll better make these stand out a little more. The iPads there that are like that. Somebody's doing something. Just a notification. Let the feathers get a little bigger as they get away from the base. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Be sure and comment on this here. Let me know what you think of it. You know, if I'm doing the feather pattern right, you know, that kind of stuff. Because I don't know. I'm not a professional. I mean, there's not a whole lot of people fix up the Dremel that aren't professional. You know what I mean? It's more of a hobby. You're always going to have that guy. Oh, it would have been better if you did this. Yeah, you're right. try to go the direction I want to go. Sometimes this wood has other plans, you know. Oh, no, not too bad. Not too bad for Ricky Dremel farmer, right? See that kinda? Yeah, oh yeah. I just think it's awesome to see, you know, which one of our awesome members is going to win. And, you know, while you hope that somebody is on at the time to win it live, you know, a lot of times it's not. That's all right. All right, let's dig that eye out. I think other than that, he's looking pretty good. So let's switch over some tools. Dig his eye out, make him look good. Well, there I go bragging again. I don't know what I'm talking about. He might not look good at all. But hit the like if you would. I appreciate it. Okay, we're going to start out with this great big burr. It's going to go in at an angle, and that's a quarter shank. So we got to switch over to our jacked up V-bore 750. Get that done. I just never have fixed the part. It's still held together by tape. But it works. All right, let's see what we got. As I can do with that one. I didn't think it was going to be that much. I want to take that burr back out because that's a burr that I might use from time to time, like on a big cardinal chainsaw carving, so I'm not going to leave it in there. What happens is I forget they're in here, if that makes any sense. Okay, now we'll go to this one. These Manpaw eye covers, man, I love them. That can't be straight. It's just got a little too much wobble. Try it now. Let's see what we got. There it is. All right, that gets that one. And see, that don't take no time with these. I mean, you could carve them out, and I wouldn't blame anybody who did carve them out. But that said, we're going to give him one more. You know, he's got a gold eye with a black dot, and I'm not going to paint this. I'm giving it away. You know, it's part of the members live stream. But we're going to give him that black dot through this burr here, right in the eyeball. You can see that's a piece that if somebody takes the time and paints it, That'll be a good looking eye. You got a little bit of undercut with the burr. I can only get so much of that. I'm gonna go back to that pin burr and see if I can't finish that up here and up through here. And it's got a few lines there, just part of it. And I don't know my eyeball anatomy, but that said, if there is a, yeah, there is a such thing, dummy. I'm gonna say eyeball anatomy if there is a such thing. Of course there is. Maybe that's the wrong word, but you know, what can I say? All right, let's finish him up. Right around there. I think that's it. Heck, I'm glad I got another piece to carve because I wasn't expecting that to go that fast. I mean, that went super fast. And I'll show you what I got up next. A lot simpler, a lot lighter hearted. Snowman, we'll cut this dude out. But first, let's get to business, guys. Hit the like, subscribe if you haven't already. There's 714 people watching. Be sure and subscribe. We are trying to grow our channel, as you know, so we'll take all the likes and subscribers we can get. Anyway, this is the piece. We're gonna give this dude away. It took us 33 minutes. Let's pull this baby out, and we're gonna pick a winner. Winner, chicken dinner, right? Okay. Let's see here. Get to my wheel. All right, let's do a practice spin. I'm not gonna let you see who wins on the practice spin, just because, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And boy, that guy would be mad too. I guarantee you he'd have wanted it. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna do it this time. See if I can get it on. Okay, get it off somebody other than the person it was on. Okay, so here's what we got, guys. Yeah, I know that light. Here, let me turn that light off. That was just a little too much. And this goes for a winner's live stream, members live stream. I should have said. Let's see what we got. Who's gonna win? I forgot. It can't be. Hey, Daryl won. Heck, hopefully we can get a hold of Daryl. Heck yeah, we haven't seen him a lot here lately. So, just Daryl won. Daryl, you got to get a hold of me. I'll put that in my post also. So we'll see what happens. Okay, guys, that's what we got. You check that out. Now we're gonna make something else. But let me turn this light back on. It's a little better. That light underneath there. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, that come out pretty cool. That'll go to Daryl if he, if we can get a hold of him. If not, the next Friday we'll try it again. But I'll put a post on there and see if he emails me back. So the eye, you look at that eye detail, and that come out really good. I mean, I'm really happy with that. But it is what it is. Okay. We're going to start something else next. Kind of leave that dude in the background. I think he's eye-catching. And let's make a snowman. What the heck? Can't hurt, you know? I mean, worst thing that happened is nobody cares. All right, that's kind of where I'm at with it. I don't really care. But I'm glad you guys are here. I know that much. Heck yeah. Congratulations, Daryl. If you can be gotten a hold of, and if you can't be gotten a hold of, you know, your SLL, yeah, something like that. All right. So, next order of business, besides getting sawdust in my Gatorade, is see if we can't make us a snowman because he's in the meadow. In the meadow, we can build a snowman. Come on, baby, let's go. There we go. All right, so let's start heavy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let's get serious about this, right? Okay. Cutsall's got all these, had a big deal out yesterday. It was 30% off. And hopefully everybody that sells inverters got the Cutsall birds yesterday. Get a little bit out of them. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They do that, you know, that they give people the affiliate links. I don't have one, and even if they offered it, I wouldn't take it. And the reason I say that is we have so many Dremel farmers, flexcast farmers that you know, are just really good at it. And there's enough of them now to have that link. You know, I mean, in the end, I'm primarily a chainsaw farmer. Kind of wouldn't make any sense. I don't know why they would. Because, I mean, you know, like I said, I'm primarily a chainsaw farmer, right? I'll tell you what, if you want to buy something through a link of mine, buy an O-Light. Not because it's helping me out, but man, it's a really good light. The Arc Pro, I'm really impressed. I like the soap ones too. They're nice lights, and their price point is really good. And that's the downside of the O-Light. It is expensive. I think it's not the coolest flashlight I've ever had. What I do really like about the Snowman ST1, I like that it's amber. That's nice in moisture, high moisture. It's not easily visible like when I walk around the woods and stuff. Not that I got anything to hide, but animals don't see it, just like people don't see it, unless it's pointing directly at them. Amber light has a tendency to blend in. It's not very easy to see. A lot of guys that I knew growing up that they went they go around trails and stuff at night, you know, in the mud, places that they were trespassing and stuff, and they would always use amber lights. Hey, one more light and we'll have 100. All right. But they would always use amber lights. And the reason they use the amber lights is unless you're looking directly at the amber light, you don't see it. It's not like it doesn't shine and stand out like a white light does. So I really like that about the Snowman ST1 and let me tell you, they like the results that we got doing their products on so much that they're sending me more. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm not making nothing off of that. I get a free light out of it. And I don't care, you know. Snowman's looking pretty good so far. I mean, you know, not too good, not too bad. Somewhere in the middle, right? You know, something like that. All right. Hey, there's a Desperado in there. Hey, Depression Talk. Glad to see you in there, man. Watch out for them Desperados now. Sometimes they get out of hand. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? What's it say? You've been out jumping fences? No, I don't think that's right. And I can't imagine it, but I will say this. If you were a desperado and you were jumping fences and then you got your sack, well, you got something caught on the fence, you would definitely be a desperado. After that, you might even have a very high-pitched voice. I don't know. Wouldn't recommend it. Time of year, actually, it sounds like we're going to get snow 3 different times in the next week, at least 3 different times. And I don't think it'll be warm enough for it, or cold enough for it to stick around very long. It sounds like we're going to get it Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and next week even for the end of next week, I think I've seen. Might get it again, but it's back and forth between 30 and 40. It's the normal Midwest weather. That's messed up. Now look, I'm in Ohio, and if you're in Ohio, it's kind of a bad position because you're in between, the East and the Midwest, and neither one of them wants it. You know what I'm saying? The Midwest really don't want Ohio. Not sure why. And East, we're too hillbilly for the East. And I guess, I don't know. Somewhere in the middle. I remember last year when Creation Dust came here, he said these people don't mind, something along the lines of these people don't mind Yankees coming around, do they? And something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said, but I said, what are you talking about? People in Ohio are Yankees, just the oh well, right? Truth be known. Okay. I was leaning toward making another Bigfoot. The reason I wanted to make another Bigfoot was that Bigfoot I made a couple of live streams back on a Friday night. I sold him. He wasn't, he was pretty small. He was smaller than this Snowman. He was an easy sell. could make a little nose stick out of it, a little carrot. I'll probably just carve it in. I think I'll carve it in and give it to somebody who will paint it. What do you about this hat? Put that in. I don't know why I thought of this, but as I was pushing that back, the thing that popped in my head was Forrest Gump going, Jenny! I don't know why. You'll have that. Messing it up. I don't know about this the way I went about this. We'll find out. Hey, the worst thing that happens is it looks bad. I mean, it can't look any worse than Rusty's hat. A guy told me the other day, he's like, yeah, what do you think of my hat? Like, man, I don't think none of it at all. He's like, well, I like this hat because I like girls. And I'm like, well, I'm not sure where, if I see the connection between liking girls and the hat, but okay, you know, whatever. Wasn't trying to win an argument or anything. You can hear that wobbling, can't you? Let's see. Come on, baby, let's get it in there. There we go. That has its own sound. Da, 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 da. think so far? Not too bad, not too good, right? That's all right. People have asked me what this burr is. Don't ask. I don't recommend it. It's not that it's not a good cutting burr. The shanks are very soft, and you can hurt yourself with this. I won't even tell you what kind of burr it is. Yeah, I know it might be a little hypocritical that I'm using the burr, but I won't tell you what the burr is, but trust me, that's for your safety. I'm not telling you. think it would have made this better is if I had a margarita. Then I could have been singing Wasted Away again, the Margaritaville. But it's snowed in, you know. All right. If this boost could happen, I mean, if you ever been to the Margaritaville in Gatlinburg, that one could get snowed in. That. All right. So, go ahead and give me. Five little dots there. But we'll give him some nice round buttons for eyes. Make the eyes out of this little teeny tiny manpa bird, you know. Like that in there. Tell you what, make them pop. I think I'll take a bird and go around them a little bit and try to bring them out. Try to make the eyes pop out a little bit. Go ahead. Give him like bags under his eyes and make him look like a wino snowman. I think the Snowman probably took longer than the Eagle did, or at least he took about the same time. And the Snowman's cute. I more enjoyed this piece. Definitely enjoyed making this piece more. You know, he come out awesome. And that's our giveaway piece. Hopefully we can get a hold of Daryl to give it to him. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes these things can be tricky. I'll post that and he'll have till next Thursday to answer her back, and hopefully we can get a hold of him. But if not, we'll just give it away. Hey, Woodchucker, good night, bud. If you're getting ready to leave, heck yeah. All right, let's sand this dude down a bit. is that? I'm on there? Yeah. I think that's good enough. Let's see. Open him up back up there. Which one would you pick? I'd pick the Eagle head. Hands down, I like that one. Hey, Billy, heck yeah. All right. Hey, John, what's going on, man? That's what we got. Anyway, that's what we made. And this piece here, I'm going to be reaching out to Daryl, try to get a hold of him. He won it. So that is what it is. That the eye come out really good. I like that. That's just a testament to how good those Vampire eye cutters are. Did a really, really good job. Pretty happy. Okay, let's slide this off here. Pull this out. Get it out there. All right. Well, that's what we got for tonight, guys. I appreciate y'all being around for this members live so we can make something cool and give it away. And hopefully this winter we'll be able to get back playing some music a little here and there. It's been so busy. You know, that's the thing. It's been so busy. But I don't have anything cool in here to show you either. Everything's loaded up in the trailer. That's life, right? All right, guys. Hey, that's what I got. And shoots may still be on. I don't know. But we will catch you back Sunday evening. We'll be out there in the carving shanty, chainsaw carving something. And let's see who we got here. Hey, Slam It. Glad to see you. Heck yeah, Billy. I don't know what I missed. Yeah, a subliminal carving in the back of Bear's head. I'm not sure. Oh, Rusty the Snowman. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Rusty the Snowman. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't think anything else. That's what I got. All right, guys. Hey, we'll catch y'all back on Sunday evening. Hey, Michael, appreciate that thumbs up, man. We catch you guys back on Sunday evening. Just made it home, Michael. I seen that. Chainsaw carving something. I don't know what it'll be. We'll figure it out. Appreciate y'all being in here. Come back when you can stay later.